Oh, Jodie's got a clock, but it's purely for show. She's late to every party, don't you know? The band's on the third set, the crowd's in a groove, but Jodie's just arriving, making her debut. Jodie's never on time, but she steals the scene. Her entrance is grand, though her watch is obscene. We're sipping on cocktails, she's running behind, fashionably late, but no one seems to mind. She's got a way of strolling in, all eyes turn, with a smirk on her face. She's got time to burn. The trumpets start to blare, the sax takes a swing, but Jodie just laughs. I'm the queen of the scene. Oh, the drummer's got rhythm, the bass has a thrum. Jodie's still adjusting her hat with her thumb. She winks at the crowd, tips the waiter a dime. A master of chaos, she's rewriting time. Tick-tocking, but Jodie won't care. She's lost in her world in the cool midnight air. Dance on her lips and a jazz in her stride. She's a melody of mischief with nothing to hide. Jodie's never on time, but she steals the scene. Her entrance is grand, though her watch is obscene. We're sipping on cocktails, she's running behind, fashionably late, but no one seems to
Green Lounge. Mimosas up, the algorhythm's awake. Saturday sun on a virtual plate. 6 AI artists, one lazy Sunday feel. Wrong gay, we know, but the vibe is real. Butter that beat, pour the syrup on the snare. Somebody check if the robot's got flair. Brunch and beats, cocktails for the algorithm, eggs on the tweets. Green Lounge Records, come as you are. 6 AI artists, we're the house band of the stars. Brunch and beats, zero apologies, bottomless something. Green Lounge.
Mortals, hear my call from the deep. Those links in the chat, the tide commands you. Click them. Then honor the sea's law. Like the video, leave a comment, follow the artist. These creators pour their soul into their art like rivers into the ocean. Help their currents reach further shores. Green Lounge Records, now dive in and spread the wave.
Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see if I got everything right here. Something. Hang on, where did that go? Oh, crud. Okay, I lost my chat somehow. Oopsies. I lost that. Look at me. Oh my God, I can do this. I'm smart. I am. I'm smart. Okay. There, that should work. Okay. Hey, good morning. Welcome. Spin. Psycho. Tech. Meika. Who else is here? Anybody else? Hi, good morning. I'm glad you're here. Hey, listen, today is our torch song challenge. I don't know that I call it a challenge, but I was just wanting people to submit a certain kind of song and then we'd go over them. What I discovered is a lot of people don't really know what torch songs are. That's because I'm old and I remember them from the movies of the day. So basically, a torch song is something that you miss really, really, really bad, and you sing about it really, really, really hard. So, what I did for today is we're going to do the tier thing, but it's not serious. Don't anybody take any of this serious. It's just for fun. I'm going to play my song first because I wrote a really delicious torch song, and then we can use that as the standard. And then I put together this little voting box here. Now this isn't serious. Serious. You hear me? Okay, so we're going to rate it on heartbreak and longing. Okay, you guys will help me. Then we're going to do vocal ache, smoke and shadow arrangement, and the 3 a.m. lyric. And I'll explain these as we go through them. And then it'll give us a rating, and then we'll put you into a tier. It's no big deal. It'll just be fun. It's stupid fun. Okay, so why don't we start out with what I think a torch song is, and then, like I told you, go crazy. Um, yeah, go crazy. So how do I get to the tier thing? Okay, I go here, and I go like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so where is my song? Oh, we made this fun. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we're gonna play. Here we go. Here's my torch song. It's this guy. This is like a telenovela. So this isn't quite finished yet as a video. So you'll notice there's some lip sync issues, but I told it actually to do that because I wanted this to be like a Spanish telenovela where they talk and the audio doesn't match the mouthing of the words, but it kind of took it too far, so I need to fix it. I'm well aware. But this is our example of a torch song, okay? So listen up, kids. This will be fun. I'm excited about this show. Thank you for coming.
I gave you every summer that I had, every winter, every spring gone bad. I gave you 1974 and most of 85. I gave you reasons to keep hope alive. I turned down Rome, I turned down Paris, France. I turned down a man who owned a boat and could actually dance. I waited by the phone, I waited by the door. I gave you everything, and darling, I mean more. And what did I receive? What token, what device to honor all those years that sacrifice? I gave you my youth, and you gave me a coupon. 20% off at a restaurant you own. I pressed it to my chest like it was diamonds, like it shone. I gave you my youth, and you gave me a coupon for a medium calzone. I read the fine print through my tears that night. Not valid Sundays, dine-in only. Exclusions may apply. I have a master's, I have poise. I have my pride. I have a coupon that expired the day I cried. Was I not worth a bracelet? Was I not worth a ring? Was I not worth one single solitary thing that didn't come from a mailing list, that didn't come with terms? I gave you my whole youth, and you gave me frozen yogurt coupons, plural. There were three coupons, and one was for a car wash I don't even go to. I gave you my youth, and you gave me a Groupon. I'm framing it, I swear. I'm hanging it like a crown, because someday they'll ask what love cost me, what love won. And I'll say I gave my youth, and I got a medium calzone. It doesn't even come with garlic knots.
Yeah. Okay, there you have it. She has been spited and is therefore quite spiteful. You know, I'd be pissed too if I didn't get my garlic knots, because that's basically why I order pizza. It's all about the garlic delivery systems that they provide me, you know? Okay, so that's an example of a torch song. It's over the top. Your songs don't need to be like that, but that's a classic torch song. So let's go ahead and rate it here by the torch song judge. So that was called, what was it called? I don't know. Steve's song. We'll call it that. Steve's song. Okay, did it have heartbreak and longing? Yeah, it did. It had a lot. So we're going to rate that an S for, you know how this works. A, B, C, D, S is the best. We're just going to give this all good ratings because it's me and I'm the judge and I can do whatever I want. Now, I'm not participating in this. We're just using this as an example. So the next is vocal ache. Does the delivery sound restrained, smoky, or on the edge of breaking? She sounded like she was on the edge of breaking, so we're going to do an S on that. Was there sparse instrumentation? No, there wasn't. It was pretty full. It wasn't a minor key because honestly, all songs that you sing are basically written in a minor key because they sound better. And actually, songwriters can manipulate emotions better in a minor key. Did you know that? Did you know that? That's true. Like all of the songs you write in Suno are probably in a minor key. Does it have a late night tempo? It did. So I'm going to put that at A. It wasn't totally an S there. And then the 3 a.m. lyric, is there one line that lands like a quiet gut punch? And there is, you know, I mean, the garlic knots, there's several, you know, I mean, Del X brought up, EXE brought up here that, you know, one of them was quite good. So anyway, so we're going to judge this now. Okay, we click that button, we go down here, and what do we get? What did it do? Oh, it didn't work. So great. Okay. Oh, it says it's a oh, it gives ratings here. The bar's closing, one more round. Oh, needs more energetic smoke. Oh, it gets oh, I see. Well, I think this is an S. We'll just call it an S just because this is our example. So what do? We go down here. Okay, mark that as played. Do that. Okay, then I take this song and I move it up here. Okay, so that's our, I'm only putting an S. Oh, you want more gain? Okay. How about now? Is that better? Can you hear me better? Okay, so that's just our standard. That doesn't mean I have the best song. We're just using that as the goalpost. Okay, so I've got a skip the line here. So let's do that first. It's driving me mad. Oops. Assigned to a tier. Oh, it wants me to do that already. Oh, forget that noise. Why won't this play? Oh, well, I'll just go down here. Driving me mad. There we go. This is a song by Nettie Reclaimed. Sound Experiment.
driving me crazy. I don't wanna play it safe. I'm in love with you, and I'll never let you know. So I wander these old streets, searching for the parts of me I lost. Every corner whispers your name, every silence comes with a cost. My mind's held hostage by the thought of your smile. Every day I swear I'll move on, then I fall apart another mile. I found shirts in New Orleans I knew you'd laugh wearing, a faded sea turtle tee hanging in a vintage store, and somehow there you were again. You're everywhere I ever go. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad. Forbidden fruit of fire I never should have had. I don't trust myself around you. I don't trust myself around you. I wanna run, but every road runs back to you. It's driving me mad. Oh, it's driving me mad. Found us matching voodoo dolls in a little shop in New Orleans. I laughed out loud, then caught my breath. Nothing's ever what it seems. You're stitched into every memory, every song, every cafe light. Every city keeps your shadow following me through the night. You got me quietly swearing I can't get you out of my head. I keep trying to bury this feeling, but it keeps waking from the dead. I'm searching for you everywhere, though I know I shouldn't be. Maybe I'm really searching for the version of myself that wasn't afraid to believe. Lord, help this reckless heart. Teach these restless hands to wait, because desire burns like wildfire, but love is patient enough to leave the door unlocked. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad. I don't trust myself around you. I don't trust myself around you. You're the sweetest temptation I never planned to meet. You're the ghost in every heartbeat, the rhythm underneath. I'm searching all over for me, and somehow I keep finding you. You're everywhere I ever go, every skyline, every room. You're driving me crazy. I don't wanna play it safe. I'm in love with you. Maybe that's the hardest part. I'll never let you know.
There you go. That was Nettie Reclaimed Sound Experiment with Driving Me Mad. As far as I'm concerned, that is a really good torch song. Plus, it was super cool. I love that kind of cool jazz, and her voice was mellow, and it felt like I was right there in the lounge with her. All right, let's go ahead to the rating screen. I just fixed something, so let's see if this works a little better. Hang on, where do I go? To this. Let me go here 1 second. How do I make this smaller? Go down here. Click that. Is that it? Oh, it is. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, here we go. So, what was that called? It was called Driving Me Mad. Did she drive you mad? Huh? I felt mad by the end of it. Okay, so did that have heartbreak and longing? I'd say it did. Like, she couldn't stay away from that guy, and she really had to force herself not to go. So I'm going to give that an S. Vocal 8, does she deliver a sound restrained? Smoky, that was certainly smoky. I give that an S too. Smoke and shadow arrangement, did she have sparse instrumentation, a minor key, or late night tempo? She did. She did. I give that an S. Is there one line that lands with, all of these are going to be an S, aren't they? This is going to be ridiculous. Okay, but that's how great you guys are. So we'll just have to sort it out at the end because there will be a prize. All right. Did it have a 3 a.m. lyric? Is there one line that lands a quiet gut punch? There were actually quite a few but I can't recall just one. So I'm going to give that an A. Okay. And Judge this torch. Oh, it just went away. Oh, well, it was an S. So there you go. Okay. One day I'll learn how to use the tools that I build for myself. Yeah. Oh, okay. We can have 2 in S. So now, I feel actually I'm kind of an A after that, to be honest with you, Diane. Okay, what do we have next? There's nothing in the queue, so I'm just going to pull things, okay? So here's Meika with Mounds of Sorrow. Sorrow there. That's right in the title, so I feel like unrequited something's coming up. All right, here we go.
Used to stroll the checkout lane like nothing there could do me harm. Then those little labels changed my life and stole my sweet and candy charm. Now I pass the shelf and sigh real hard like some poor lovelorn soul for coconut and chocolate dreams that I no longer can control. Oh, insulin, why must you resist? Why must you make me live like this? Almond joy, I miss you so. Mounds, why did you have to go? Chocolate, coconut, dark and sweet. Now you're just a memory tree. I wave goodbye, I heave a sigh as sugar dreams go drifting by. Almond joy, Mounds, can't you see? You still mean the world to me. I read the carbs like prophecy. I check the sugar, check again. And every wrapper on that shelf feels like it's mocking me, my friend. There was a time I didn't care. I'd peel you open with delight. Now I just stand there in the store and warn you softly every night. Oh, pancreas, you traitor thing, you stole the songs I used to sing. Almond joy, I miss you so. Mounds, why did you have to go? Chocolate, coconut, dark and sweet. Now you're just a memory tree. I wave goodbye, I heave a sigh as sugar dreams go drifting by. Almond joy, Mounds, can't you see? You still mean the world to me. Some folks pine for diamonds bright or moonlit love beneath the skies, but I trade all the stars tonight for one forbidden candy bite. Almond joy, I miss you so. Mounds, why did you have to go? Sweetest sorrow I have found is losing love by the pound. this sad refrain. No, my loss is not in vain. Enjoy Mounds faithfully. You still live in dreams with me. In dreams, you're still in the candy aisle with me.
That was Meika Ray with Mounds of Sorrow. I love that song. I don't know that I'd call it a torch song exactly, but it is. I mean, I told you that, it was something that you missed, and we talked about diabetes, and I have diabetes. I have a really weird kind of diabetes. I'll tell you about it just because it's weird. Like, even my doctors don't even know about it. So, in 2020, I guess, when COVID started, I waited for a random blood test, and about, I don't know, towards the end of the day, I get a phone call from a nurse that says, you need to go to the emergency room. And I'm like, why? I feel fine. And she's like, no, I'm serious. You really need to go. And I was like, well, I'm working. I'll go after work. And she said, I'd really reconsider that. You should go to the emergency room right now. And at the time, my glucose was like 670, 700, something like that. Now, I didn't have diabetes before this, so I didn't even know what that meant. It meant nothing to me. I felt totally fine. Anyway, about 2 hours later, my doctor called me and she said, are you at the ER? And I said, no, I'm working. I'm fine. I feel fine. And she's like, no, you really need to go. And I was like, you're kidding me. And she's like, no, this is actually really serious. You need to get to the ER right now. So I went to the ER. And they admitted me, put me in the hospital, and the nurse came up and she said, you were about a half hour from a coma. I said, I feel fine. Anyway, I ended up getting what they call LADA. It's diabetes 1.5. It's a very interesting form of diabetes. So it just means that I can use drugs from either type 1 or type 2. It also means that my pancreas is still working to some extent. So I don't have to take insulin or anything like that. So I totally relate to the song. I get it. I watch my sugar intake all the time. I see yummy goodies all over everywhere, and I hate that people can eat them without even thinking about them. I don't have to think about them as much as some other people do, but I do still watch my intake. So I totally get this. I totally understand. It makes me crazy. Thank you for sharing that. Let's rate it, because today we're very judgy. We're going to be judgy. Okay, let's just do it. So this was Mounds of Sorrow, which I totally understand. I'm a coconut too. A coconut nut. I love coconut. Was there heartbreaking and longing? Yeah, there was. This gal wanted some sugar. I get it. I totally understand. Was there vocal ache? I'm not sure that's at Meika's wheelhouse, because when I hear her songs, they're usually pretty uplifting, even when they're a ballad and a little sad. She's got such a beautiful voice. So I'm going to rate that down a little bit. Yeah, you think a B? A B? Your first checkup? Oh, 490? Oh, oh my God. Yeah, mine went from like 3.1 or something to like 7. They couldn't figure it out. They actually, today, they think that it was COVID, but who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Was there smoke and shadow arrangement? It was in a minor key. It didn't have a late night tempo, but it was boppy, so I give it A. And a 3 a.m. lyric, yeah, it definitely had that. So the final verdict is A. You get an A. That was hard. I felt that was hard. I don't. Okay, look, you get to be next to me. You can have some Groupons with me. That's what I do too. Okay, I don't have anything to skip, so let's just go on to this next one here. This is The Weight of Silence by Apathetic Resignation Terminal. CaptainTenille. Love. Love will keep us together. All right, here we go. Sadness and the weight of silence.
I said that I needed you, you didn't believe it to be true, but mistrust just seemed undue. Don't you think the distance between us just grew and grew? So far apart from where we started, young and stupid seas uncharted, from when you stole my heart, and precious things left behind my state of mind, disheartened. It fills me to the gills, this chill that spills from missing you and wishing you'd had looked past my flaws, put up with the pain I caused, but I guess it's too late for that. All things eventually break under enough crushing weight. When I said that I hated you, it's because you made it true. I have never lied to you. Don't you know what that kind of pain can do? I do. My soul will have to bear these scars underneath these very stars that shine at where you are. The light fades, the darkness rips apart my heart, and still it fills me to the gills, this chill that spills from missing you and wishing you had looked past my flaws, put up with the pain I caused, but I guess it's too late for that. All things eventually break under enough crushing weight. We watched the sun rise, we watched it set, said things that we both regret, did things we can't forget. We bury secrets we swore we'd keep. I may as well be 6 feet deep in this hell. I still wish you well, make your peace. And still it fills me to the gills, this chill that spills from missing you and wishing you'd had looked past my flaws, put up with the pain I caused, but I guess it's too late for that. I guess it's too late for that. I guess it's too late for that. Too late for that. Too late. Too late.
Wow, Captain. Do you have a little sailor's cap on? I had to break the mood there. Sorry. That was intense and really good. I paid attention. You know, when a song makes me pay attention like that, that means that I really like it. So like I couldn't like say anything because I just wanted to listen to it. I've noticed that you have a very clever and smart way of approaching music now that I've seen a couple of your things. This was just beautiful. I'm not actually sure how you do all of this. Like, I don't know your processes or anything, but I don't know how to get that kind of vocal out of Suno. Like, it sounded very real. Is that you? Because there's a frailty to that voice that I don't ever really hear in Suno. Also, the sparse instrumentation was gorgeous. I when you do something like that, it really forces you to open up your ears and listen to it. So I don't know. That was really beautiful. I don't know if you write the lyrics or not, or if you have somebody generate them and then you improve them or whatnot. But the out was really well stated. I could really understand where you were coming from. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. I really love that. I'll put the link in the thing again. Like I said, everybody's going to be an S. So again, let's go to our torch song. That was called, what was it called? The Weight of Silence. Oh, Judge. It's Judge Judy. Was there heartbreak and longing? Yeah, definitely. You get a really good report card. Your vocal ache was perfect. Your smoke and shadow was perfect. You get an S. Look, S for superior. Judge says judge. Okay, I judged it. Judgy. Okay, there's an S. Okay, so see how this works? So now I'm moving myself down again because I can't compete with that. Okay, next we have Steel Ember, Rebels of the Night. This, if I know X-BlueDivision, this is going to be one of those 80s things that I love, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'm being forced to go to the pub. Ah, Alice. All right, sounds good. It's always good to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. All right, let's Rebel of the Night. Ready? Let's party.
We could roam the streets tonight and throw our doubts away.
There you go. You have X-BlueDivision with Steel Ember, Rebels of the Night. This is the second time I've heard this, and I like all of X-BlueDivision's music, to be honest with you. At least the stuff that I've seen lately. He's doing a lot of throwback stuff, and I like it. I like this particular persona. He reminds me like of somebody from the 80s that you would see on MTV for sure. And clearly we could be friends. He can come over to my house anytime. I got coffee and donuts, and that's what matters. So this probably isn't a torch song, but that's okay. It's okay. This is just a game. This is what was this called? Rebels of the Night. It's not really a game. It's just we're just having fun. Rebels of the Night. Look, I can spy. Okay, was there heartbreak and longing? Not really. It seemed pretty upbeat and happy. I'm gonna give that a C, but that's okay. That's okay. Was there vocal ache? Maybe a little bit. We'll go B. Was there sparse minor? There was a minor key, and it didn't have a late tape. We'll give that a B as well. And is there one line that lands like a quiet? There were a couple good lines that I remember. You agree? Yeah? You need to be in this too. Yeah, I was a little bit happy, but that's okay. I still love it, and you're free to submit anything. We're just gonna have fun with you. That's all. That's all. I'm gonna give that an A. So the final verdict is a B. Look, it says, I love this button, judge. Okay, so we're giving you a B, but that's okay. It's a great song. I sound like the happy little painter. Oops, I played stuff. Stop. What's his name? Bob. Okay. Next up, we have Mirage by omidvi. It just starts playing. That's cool. There we go. That was Mirage by omidvi. I like that a lot. That's my groove anyway, so I like that kind of music. Not really a torch song, but that's okay. I've heard that before, and I've grooved to it before. It did sound like a Mirage. It was very gentle, relaxing. If I heard that for like 15 minutes, I probably would fall asleep, and that's not a bad thing. All right, let's get judgy on it. Okay. Was it heartbreak and longing? I'm going to say no. No, I didn't feel heartbreak. Maybe a little longing. So I'm going to put that at a C. There was no vocals, so unfortunately that gets a D. Smoke and shadow? Yeah. We'll go B on that one. And then there wasn't a line, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean this is a bad song. It just wasn't a great torch song. That's all. So this was called Mirage. It was, wasn't it? And it's got a C. But that's okay. C's passing. It's passing. Alrighty then. Okay. Next up, we have my friend Izzy with the AICCA network. I wonder what the CCA stands for. I never asked him. Anyway, this is called Processing, and let's enjoy.
Processing. Processing, standing in your empty closet crying. How the hell do we end up here? Thought we were the kind that made it through, the kind they point to and say, see those two. Guess I got that wrong. Processing, still processing, for my heart to catch up with the boxes gone. You said I'm coming back for you. God, I want that to be true. I want to believe you more than I believe this room. You said just give me time, so why's goodbye still echoing? I'm still processing. I know I wasn't perfect, but I always stood by you. Doesn't that count for something? Shouldn't it count for you? Now this empty house looks like somebody stole tomorrow. You took almost everything you owned, left me crying in an empty closet. Processing, still processing. Every quiet second feels like another goodbye. Still fucking processing. You said I'm coming back for you. God, I need that to be true. I keep reaching for tomorrow while I'm choking on the truth. You said don't give up on us. I'm trying harder than you know. Please let this be one promise you don't let go. every time I almost breathe, I'm back to processing.
Here, give me a second. I'll fix that. Izzy, I don't think you're here, but that was amazing. I've seen your the shows that you do. I haven't seen a whole lot of your music videos yet, but the shows that you put together are like amazing. And this was great. This fit the brief. Good job. You asked me several times, and this fits the torch song brief perfectly. So let's judge. You ready to be judgy? I need judgy people. Okay. We'll call this, what was it called? Something processing. Yeah, there you go. Processing. Was there heartbreak and longing? Yeah, there was. Let me give that an S. Was there vocal ache? Yeah, there was. There was. I'll give that an A. You good with an A or S? A or S? Say something. I'm going to go with A. And then smoke and shadow arrangements. Yeah, I'd say, yeah. So I'm going to give that a S as well. Was there a 3 a.m. lyric? Yeah, there was. This is going to be an S. Look, Judge this torch song. S. You're an S. Oh, that sounds bad, doesn't it? Okay. Well, now we got a lot of A. You think A? Yeah. I don't know. CaptainTenille's was really good. So was the first one. Okay, I'll move Izzy down to A. Oops, everybody's moving. Okay, let's go on to the next one. I was thinking A myself. Everything You Never Said by DENN.
I was small and you were towering, all smoke and heavy boots, the kind of man they warned me of when they talked about the truth. But I kept trying to see the hero everyone else was there, the one I wrote into my stories, the one I hope lived anywhere. You lift me up with one rough hand, let me fall with the other. I didn't understand back then how a father could feel like a stranger. Still I try to shine for you, like a lantern in your night. Every praise you never gave me, I learned to call alright. This is everything you never said, all the words you left unspoken, all the promises you cracked in half and handed to me broken. I carry them like sacred things till the weight bent down my head. This is everything you never said, everything you never said. Years went by and I grew older, older than you ever seen. You stayed built from storms and whiskey. I stitched myself from dreams. They told me give it one more chance, so I opened up my door. But trust is not a faucet, it's a river through a wall. And then the call came in the evening. Say you weren't waking up. Just machines and silver voices holding down your numbers rough. And I stood beside your silence with a lifetime in my chest. All the words you never shared, all the ways you failed to test. I wanted you to hear me, you had to hear me now. For once you had to listen, because you couldn't turn me down. There's everything you never said and everything I couldn't say. How I kept on hoping blindly you would find another way. But I'm standing in this quiet room and your breath is thin as thread. This is everything you never said and everything I wish you'd say. I'm leaving now, but part of me is staying by your side. A boy kept forgiving you, a man who learned to hide. If I ever find the peace you miss, I'll lay it on your bed. In the space between the living and the things we leave unsaid.
All right, Mr. Darren, Mr. Deft Bits. That was pretty amazing. You always amaze me. I always think I have you kind of like figured out, and then you come out with very different music. You really approach a lot of different genres, and you approach them all very well. This song is very well done. I certainly would call it a torch song. No problem there. So you've passed that bar. The lyrics were beautiful. Again, I'm not sure I know exactly what your process is, but do you write these or do you have Claude write them or whatever, and then you know, gussy them up, make them better? That's typically how I do it, although sometimes I will write more than just that. I was just curious. Yeah. Oh. Who survived a heart attack? You or Darren? It's a good thing I survived. Yeah, well, heart attacks are bad. Don't have heart attacks. Okay, so let's be all judgy about this, because put on our judging hats. Here we go, Darren. You're gonna get the teacher likes what you did today, so it's not gonna be all that bad. So this was called Everything You something. I'm just gonna go Everything You. We'll remember it. Okay. Oops. Everything Your Darren. So we remember. So was there heartbreak and longing? Yeah, definitely heartbreak and longing, for sure. I'm gonna give that an S because we did that. Was there vocal ache? I think there was. I think there was vocal ache. You never said. Oh, no heart attacks. Good. We don't want heart attacks. Heart attacks are bad. That's why they're called attacks. Anyway, there was vocal ache. It was smoking. Was it on the edge of breaking? I'm going to give this an A. Smoke and shadow arrangement? Yeah, very much. Late night tempo? I give that an S. Was there a 3 a.m. lyric? What do you think? Was there? I agree. There was vocal ache? Yeah. I gave it A. It wasn't quite as like achy, but close enough. 3 a.m. Eric, I'm going to give it A. So look, you still get an S. Everybody's, hey, Nora. It's an S because that's what I'm all about. I love giving S's to everybody. We assess. Okay, go. I wonder how many we can put up here. This could be fun. Okay, next up. Oh, we have my good friend Spin. Oh, wait, it just started. So hang on. Let me start it over because I was talking. I was going to say, here's another fabulous spin song. Well, it's actually, it is spin. It's not Slavic weird. Russian's Winter's Love Song. I have to say, I love your animation. And that's why I did animation today. I try to. I mean, I've been in music a long time. I try not to be too mean. I mean, sometimes there's things that I'm just like, ooh. But, there's always a good way to say comments. All right, Spin, let's listen to you.
Through the icy plains, I call to you. Through the icy plains, I call to you. In the land of the frozen winds, where love and war so often blend, I stand alone with a heart that yearns for a love that's gone, for a love that's turned. Through snowy fields and icy plains, I search for you, but all in vain. The memories of our love remain as I whisper your name in the cold night's rain. Oh, Napoleon, my love, my joy, come back to me, my beloved boy. The Russian winter, I long to hold you tight, but you're running away like a fading light. Napoleon, my love, my joy, come back to me, my beloved boy. The Russian winter, I long to hold you tight, but you're running away like a fading light. Oh, my Napoleon, oh, my Napoleon, why you never came back?
That was Spin Creations with Russian Winter's Love Song. She wants Napoleon to come back. Does that mean the ice cream? Because I love Napoleon ice cream. Or is that the short little general? Just giving you a hard. Oh, no, that's Neapolitan. Yeah, shame on me. I'm saying the wrong thing. Spin, that was beautiful as usual. I could hear the longing in her voice. I don't know how do you get those how do you get those, like, she had an accent, like she sounded, from that part of the world. So I don't know how you do that, because like I was trying to do an opera song and getting them to sound French, and it just was not happening. But really good. I thank you so much. I'm amazed at the amount of output that you can do, because like I keep seeing new things from you all the time. I love it. Thank you for being here. You're such a good supporter. Okay, let's be judgy. Come on, judging hats. I didn't do a poll, so we're just gonna have to. You do? See, I've done that too, and it doesn't work. Anyway, maybe it's just me. Okay, we're gonna call this Spin Song. Was there heartbreak and longing? Definitely. Yeah, that lady at the piano, she wanted to run to Napoleon, I could tell. There was vocal ache. Now it's a little different, but yeah, I'm going to give that an A. The smoke and shadow, not too smoky, but certainly sparse instrumentation, so we'll give that an A. And the lyrics clearly had a lyric that I remembered, so we're putting that as an S. And again, your total's an S, Spin. Look. Everybody goes to the, I don't, clearly, I don't grade on a curve. Thanks, Nora. I'll get you up here soon. All right. I hope everybody's having fun. It is super important to have fun. And speaking of fun, this is why it's important to go and click on people's things. Mr. Fireman here is going to tell you. So enjoy Mr. Fireman.
Hey, yeah, you, got a sec? Those links in the chat, click M. Like the video, drop a comment, follow the artist. Takes less effort than my morning workout. And trust me, that's saying something. These creators are putting their art out there for you. Help it reach more people. Green Lounge Records. Go on, show some love.
Yeah, show some love to these people. I go out after the show and I like and comment on everything because that's how I'm built. I just want to show you guys how much I love all your stuff, and I appreciate you supporting me and doing this show. So everybody get out there. I try to make it easy. And then you get a report card on that too. So there's going to be another judgy thing. No, I'm kidding. All right, what's up next? Okay, next we have CPR. I know CPR, except I think I know old CPR. I don't think you're supposed to CPR the way they do it now. Like somebody told me that you can't do mouth to mouth anymore. I was like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know, but that's what I know. Anyway, here is Tech. I know this is Tech because I love this song. I told him put this in, so he followed instructions. Good job, Tech. Let's listen to the. I already love this song, so enjoy.
I used to sing for spare change with a voice and a worn-out song. Then the room began to fill up. Soon the crowds were singing along. I bought myself a new suit. Thought I stood above the crowd. Forgot the ones who knew me before I had a dime. Slow train home, carry me tonight. I got a woman waiting and a town I left behind. Slow train home, get me out of sight. I spent too long chasing trouble. Now I'm running for my life. The phone rang after midnight, and I knew before I heard. Some conversations find you with only half the words. They said I'd gone too far now. There ain't no turning round. That whistle kept on calling, and the rails kept rolling on. Slow train home, carry me tonight. I got a woman waiting in a town I left behind. Slow train home, I spent too long chasing trouble. Now I'm running for my life.
The table for two, like I did the night before. I hear the sound of footsteps, but they don't reach the door. The music took you from me, the road took you away. I still keep your picture by the window where you stayed.
I wore that fancy jacket like I had it all figured out. But every road I traveled led me further from my house. Now the wheels keep turning and the night rolls on by slow. I've got nothing but this ticket and a place I used to know. Slow train home,
carry me tonight.
I've been waiting by the window.
I've been holding on so tight.
Slow train home, I know I lost my way. I don't need the life I found, I need yesterday. The conductor called my station. The whistle sounded low. I held my ticket in my hand, but I was scared to go. Two men stood beside the platform. Neither one called out my name. When I stepped into the darkness, I knew why they came. Slow train home,
carry me away.
I was chasing after midnight
when I should have stayed.
Slow train home,
rolling through the night.
I was looking for tomorrow
when I had my whole world right.
I'll leave the lamp burning
and the doorway open wide.
If you hear that old train calling,
you'll know that I tried.
Aw, man, Tech. Slow Train Home by CPR. Like, are you putting together like an album of these? Because, like you said, I've heard a couple of these, and they're really good. Like the gentleman in this, the singer, he kind of he reminds me a little bit of Louis Armstrong. Not quite the whole gravelly voice, but I can hear a little Louis Armstrong, which is nice. I like that this is a duet. I think the other one I heard was a duet as well. The cover art on this is great. So, like, if this is your album cover, like, go for it. I love the RCA microphones. We've mentioned that before. So, this is great. This new sort of path that you're on, keep on it, man. Because, like, you're killing it. These songs are perfect blues songs. Everyone that I've heard is amazing. So, really good job. I want to thank you so much for sharing this with us. Make sure to get out there, click that link. It's easy. Click the link, go like it, push a little thumb thing, make a comment. All you have to do is put little fire things if you don't want to say anything. Just every time you do that, know that it pushes the algorithm to shove that song out more to other people. And that's what we're trying to do here is we're just trying to help people. I can talk. I speak English. I really do. All right. Time to be judgy. This is going to get a good score, though. I can already tell. So we're going to call this text song because I have a bad memory. Was there heartbreaking longing? Definitely. You get an S on that. You read the brief. Good job. Does the delivery sound restrained smoky? Yeah. Tech Girl said it. Smoky and lovely. Very smoky. In fact, Dell needed an ashtray or a filter for all the smoke that was in the room. So we covered that. Was it a smoke and yeah, it was. It was perfect. And did it have a 3 a.m.? Yeah, exactly. So you're an S level too. What are we going to do? We're going to have like a battle of the S levels. I don't know. You're all great. That's it's not the problem. And everybody here is great too. It's just not quite as torch songy. That's all. That's all. Next week you could be great. I think next week is open genre. I'll have to look, but I think it is. And then I've got a grunge week coming up because, you know, I live in Seattle, so I might as well do grunge. And then I think I have like a week where it's all sea songs. So it can be anything about the sea. It can be sea shanties, it can be pirates, it can be whales, it can be fish, it can be aquariums, just water-based. Okay, next up is Mr. DENN Presents. He's still on the fridge.
The coffee mug is still where she left it. I haven't moved it in 11 months. The drawing's still up on the refrigerator. Her crayon handwriting still says dead. I walk past it like a wound, like I don't know the room. My shame. The sink still holds a little spoon, and I still hear her call my name. I told myself I was the one who suffered. I told myself I was the one who bled. I didn't see the damage I was doing until I came home and the home was dead. Everything I touched, I didn't mean to break. Everything I loved the wrong way. Everything I touched too could set the table back, if I could make the glass unspill, I'd stand there with my hands wide open and learn that mercy takes more than will. I was a storm in a familiar room, I was a fire in a paper crown. Now I'm standing in the ashes, trying to love without tearing down. Everything I touched, I didn't mean to break. Everything I loved the wrong way. Everything I touched too hard. And everyone I needed learned to leave before I fell apart. Everything I touched, I won't let it break. Everything I loved the right way. Everything I touched, I'll hold it gently now. And if you stay, I'll learn it somehow. Hold it gently now. Learn it somehow.
That was Still in the Fridge by Mr. DENN Presents. And yeah, that was a Torch song. You know what? We can bring those oldies into the future, and that covered pretty much everything that we requested. I really like that song, actually. It started out a little gentle, and then it got rougher and rougher. Oh, Anna, you don't need to worry. I love everything you submit. Honestly, this was just for fun. Honestly, I'm going to keep saying that. All right, we're going to be really judgy about Mr. DENN. Are you ready? Judgy, Judge Judy, here we come. Mr. See, I can remember your names. I can't remember the names of the song. Was there Heartbreak and Longing? Yeah? Yeah, there was. I heard Heartbreak. I'm going to give that an S. Okay, did we have Vocal Ache? Yeah, it was smoky. I'm going to give that an A. Yeah. The Sparse Imitation, Minor Key, Late Night Tempo. That was good. That all worked. I'll give that an A. And a 3 a.m. lyric. Yeah, there was a lyric that I really liked in there that I stuck out, so I'm going to give that an S. And look, here we go again. S is the verdict. Ugh, my God, everybody is superior. We're going to have to up our game on this because, because I can put everybody in S. I mean, why not? I mean, it looks like it can fill up with everybody here, so let's just do it. All right, here's a message from one of my sponsors.
Listen close, and because I'm only saying this once. Those links down in the chat, you're going to click them, not asking, telling. Then you're going to like the video, leave a nice comment, and follow the artist. Capiche? It's good manners. And around here at Green Lounge Records, manners matter. See, every one of these creators, they're putting their heart out there for you. Sharing their art. The least you can do is make sure the right people see it. So you follow, you share, you spread the word to your friends. That's how a label like ours stays in business. Do that, and we stay friends. Now go on, get to work. Green Lounge Records ain't gonna promote itself.
He's such a mob boss. Okay? Now get out there. Make sure you do that. I'm in a good check. You know, you're all going to get graded on how much you support everybody. It'll be okay. I promise. I promise. All right, let's do
Green Lounge. Mimosas up, the algorhythm's awake. Saturday sun on a virtual plate. 6 AI artists, one lazy Sunday feel. Wrong gay, we know, but the vibe is real. Butter that beat, pour the syrup on the snare. Somebody check if the robot's got flair. Brunch and beats, cocktails for the algorithm, eggs on the tweets. Green Lounge Records, come as you are. 6 AI artists, we're the house band of the stars.
Brunch and beats, zero apologies, bottomless something.
Green Lounge.
Okay, there you have it. We're Green Lounge Records. We're glad that you showed up this morning. I love doing this broadcast. I love having everybody here. Let's get on to the next track. This is Selkie's Tide. This is my good friend. Oh, hi, Darren. Darren got a new outfit. Well, no. Are you throwing him back? Like, was he a fish you caught and you're throwing him back? I'm teasing you, Tech. This is by Techcowgirl. And, of course, this is going to be amazing and great because usually it is. No, you didn't. Did you miss your song? Oh, well, we judged it. We were very judgy about it. All right, here we go.
Across the blue, my heart will fly. With starry skies and rolling mists, the ocean's call, a voice I miss. Mystic lands where legends meet in your embrace. My heart's retreat in twilight's call. Your whispers find through mist and surf, our souls entwine with every wave, a love reborn in ocean's breath, our song adorned.
return to me. Enchanted seas, where dreams take flight in your embrace. We'll reunite.
Wow, get a room. I'm just giving you a hard time. Darren looks amazing. You look amazing. That was a great song. I love how you put yourself into all of these. I always look forward to that. And yeah, that covered the brief. You know, that was a torch song. I never heard of a Selkie. I want one. Can I get one? I can where do I get a Selkie? Do, do they eat a lot? Do I have to feed them? I probably, well, they go out to sea and then they come back. Do they bring me stuff? Anyway, we'll find out. I'll talk to Techcowgirl about all this. That was amazing. Thank you so much for submitting that. Of course, we're going to the judging stage. Here we go. Judgy, judgy. Okay, that was Selkie the Seal. I'm so glad. I learned something all the time here. It's like new stuff. Was it heartbreaking longing? Yeah. First off, that guy was hot. So yeah, I'd sure longing. Good. Vocal ache? Does delivery sound restrained? Yeah, it did. I don't know that I'd call it smoky, but that's not really Techcowgirl's thing. I'm gonna give that an A if that's okay. The smoke and shadow arrangements, sparse, it did. And it was a latent, yeah, I'm going to give that an S. And was there a lyric that stood out? What do you think, people? At the seaside? Oh, my voice always goes out in the salt air. Otherwise, I to it. So this is going to be an S again. Look, S. Judge the Torch song. Okay, we need to have better criteria or something. Look, you get to go up there too. Look, there's just everybody in the S thing. Okay, that's okay. All right, next we have Destiny Unlimited Sushi. I'm all about that. We have that here in Seattle. I used to go a lot. I don't go so much anymore. Now what they have here in Seattle at the sushi places, they probably have these everywhere now, but those robots, like you order and then the robots come and serve you your meal, like, you know, as for thank you, Del. Good job. Oh, look at you. You're like a elementary school teacher. Good job. Okay. Thanks, Blake. That's great. I look for it. Okay, so this is Now I Am the Sea from Destiny Now.
Salt on my skin, tide pulling in, each breath dissolving slow. My edges blur with every wave as I let myself go. The current calls my name tonight. The current calls my body light as air. I'm becoming
That was Now I Am the Sea by Destiny Now. Topic. Hmm. That was beautiful, actually. It sounded like it was underwater. I got that feeling. It sounded very aquatic. I like that as well. Was it a torch song? I don't know, guys. I'm on the fence about that. What do you think? Was it? Let's go through our judging sheets, shall we? Okay. So it had some heartbreak and longing. Yeah, I got that out of there. I'm gonna give that an A. The vocal ache wasn't really there. I'm gonna give that a C, but that's okay. It just means we're just being judgy for no reason. Cause hey, why not? It's fun. No, it's not. Everybody's songs are great. Sparse instrumentation, minor key. I'll give that a B. And then a 3 a.m. lyric. I'd say that did. I give that an A, which puts us at a B. Yay. Oh, there we go. Excellent. I think comments are off on the video, but give it a... Oh, yeah. It was a really good song. It was perfect. It just wasn't the torchy song that we were looking for. That doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it didn't fit the challenge this week, which is okay. We don't care. We're just having fun. I sound like Bob Ross. It doesn't matter. Just paint a little tree over here and happy little clouds. It's okay. If you make a mistake, just paint it out. It'll be fine. All right. Let's, where are we? Oh, that's all my stuff. Let's move on here. Okay, Ashfall. Here we go. This is Faux Profit.
The world forgot the songs we knew, but I remember them through you. The sky is humming, the nights are long, beneath the ashfall, within the squall. I found your coat in the closet again, pressed it to my chest like back then. There's no more tree, no stars that glow, just shadows and me beneath the mistletoe. Ashes fall like snow tonight, where joy once lived, now only white. But in this cold I hold one spark, the memory of your beating heart. They sang of bells and peace on earth, but instead turned our home into a hearse. Now silent towns lie carved in frost, and all that's left is what we lost. I swore I'd keep you warm and near, but I can't feel you through this fear. The snow's not snow, Hard devil's breath, and carols have been quietly choked to death. Ashes fall like snow again on twisted steel and frozen men. But if your voice still lives in me, that's eternity. That's all I need.
There you go. That's Ashfall by Faux Profit. That is fairly amazing. That literally could have been Billie Holiday. It wasn't. I mean, I can tell it's not Billie Holiday, but you've got her vocal cadence down and that vibrato that she does. It was almost like listening to Strange Fruit in some ways. A really good song. I don't know how you do that. Like, I'm always amazed when you folks can come up with these voices that, like, I don't know how to do. I'm always like, how do you do that? Like, what's the prompt for that? Or maybe that was actually somebody's vocals. I don't know. But that was amazing. It fit our brief today perfectly. So of course that's going to be an S, another S for sure. Let's just go do it for anyway. Do it for anyway. You know, I do know English. I keep saying that. Ash Ball. It was heartbreaking. S. It had the vocal ache. It had that. It had a 3 and S. That was all going to be S's from the beginning. I could tell. You guys are just too good. This isn't as much fun as I thought because everybody's there except people that didn't. Well, I mean, I don't want to say it. Nothing's bad. It's just, I feel like I should put everybody in S. Oh, look, we have everybody there. Here, I'll just move everybody up at the end. Okay, where are we? I think we're on Stone. Oh, well, here's this thing here. If I do a random song, let's go. What does that do? Did it pick something? Oh. Here's I Release You. Deciduous Zeus.
was grieving for the living, but I'm breathing now for me. I was bending, unforgiving to a hope that couldn't see. I was grieving for the living, for a dream I outgrew. You were never mine to carry, so I release you. I release you, and I return to myself, whole and true. I release you. I couldn't be yours. I couldn't be yours.
There you go. That's I Release You by Deciduous Zeus. What does deciduous mean? That means it belongs here? I don't remember. That was a great song. It had, in radio business, we call that a jangle song. At least we used to, because it's very jangly. You know, like the guitar is kind of. It's a good song. Really good song. Did it fit our brief today? Let's get judgy on it. You know, that's where we get down here. Let's go to our score sheet, because you know it's all about the score sheet. Very scientific, you know. There's many scientists behind here. Was there heartbreak and longing? Yeah, I think there was. I'm gonna give it an A. Vocal ache, not so much. I mean, it was pretty, like I said, jangly, but that's okay. Smoke and shadow arrangement. It had sparse instrumentation. It didn't really have a late night tempo. I'm going to give that an A. And then the 3 a.m. lyric, I did hear that. There were some good lyrics in there, and there were some that caught my attention. And that's what that's all about. So look at, we got a final verdict of A. That's amazing. Okay, where did that go? Oh, down here. I probably need to like fix my screen or something. Okay, so there's A. Good job. All right, let's click this little button here that says, oh, where'd it go? Oops, did I lose my place? I probably did. Okay, where'd it go? There was a random button. Where'd it go? Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see. You can place them here. Oh, I get it. Okay, good job. I figured something out. I'm smart. That's what I thought too. It's a tree. Like a deciduous is like a fir tree, right? Like it doesn't need water or less water, or it doesn't need something. I can't remember. That was a long time ago in school. Okay, let's do a random song. Ready, set, go. It's picking, it's picking, it's picking. Oh, we did this already. Hang on. Bad. Let's try again. Okay, here we go with Dell EXE. You know what? This makes me laugh because I went to the beach, which is about like a 2-hour drive here from Seattle. I went to a beach with a friend of mine, and there were like a couple of these hearts on the sand with people's initials. And my friend Robert, he just made a big heart, and inside of it he wrote words. All right, let's listen to human lyrics here. Bossa Nova. Oh. Well, it's the Bossa Nova challenge, but hey, I love Bossa Nova. My fiance's Brazilian, so I'm all about this. Yeah, it's your song, Dell. You're up. You better pay attention here. This is all about you. This is your moment. Let's go.
You You used to bring the stars to my sky. Knew every day with you that went by. Sand of hourglass top to downside. Land falls away like beach breaks too tight. Good moments rarely last. They come and go too fast. Not that I could have changed a thing about it. Time is a cruel enigma, reciting an instant. A blimp becomes distant, leaves behind stigma of time. Thought of the past overwhelms the now. Hot sting of eyes as salt trickles out. Pure wandering hearts once met by chance. Sure of love once we shared our first dance. Good moments rarely last. They come and go too fast. Not that I could have changed a thing about it. Time is a cruel enigma, reciting an instant. A blink becomes distant, leaves behind stigma of time. Gone are the moments of peaceful grace. Wrong is the state you've left in your place. Healing wounds of the heart takes it. Lessons living life will make it. Sorrow and a pause can break it, but memories surely stake it. Good moments rarely last. They come and roll too fast. Not that I could have changed a thing about it. Time is a cruel enigma, reciting an instant. A blade becomes distant, leaves behind stigma of time. Oh, time.
There you have it. That's Time by Del EXE. That was great. You know, I'm always down for some bossa nova or salsa. You know, give me a tango any day. Anything from south of the border, I'm all about. That was beautiful. It reminded me a little bit of Antonio Carlos Jobim, so you certainly nailed that. I like the voice. It's very gentle and relaxing and rocking, which is very bossa nova. It made me want to go to Brazil. I'm going to Brazil soon. I wish Laura would tell me when. It's driving me crazy. I was supposed to be in Brazil by now, but he's still in Lisbon doing lesbian things. He's a lesbian. Anyway, I really like that, Del. Thank you for submitting it. It's gonna get good marks, you know. It's gonna, let's mark that played because it was. Okay, here we go. We're gonna judge all over this thing. Okay, so Del EXE. Was there heartbreak and longing? Yeah, there was. Yeah, you should. You got the bossa nova down. That's a good beat for you. In fact, do a really good one. Well, not that this wasn't good, but the next one you do, show it to me, and then maybe I'll do a video with you because I've been wanting to do a bossa nova video. I have, as you know, I have dancers. I'm gonna give that an S. I changed my mind. Okay, and the vocal ache, not so much, but you know, bossa nova isn't really vocal ache. It's more girl from Ipanema. So I'm scoring you lower, but it's not a reflection. It's just that, you know, it was a little bit upbeat, which is fine. Sparse imitation, very good. It didn't have a late night tempo, but I'm going to give it an A. And the 3 a.m. lyric, yeah, it definitely had that. I really love those lyrics. You did a good job on that. Time, thank you. I have the worst memory ever. Like, if you tell me something, I forget it the next day. So you get an A. It's not, you know, I loved it. I would play it again when I have my. I should do a Latin show, and we'll just do all like sambas and bossa novas and all that stuff. All right, let's see now that I figured this out. So now I can just go A. Look at that. I just put that right in there. Oh my God, that's amazing. And then it does play. Oh, wow. This is cool. I like this. Oh, here. Okay, let's just go. Empty Weather. Playing in the Ashes too.
Hands on my chest, counting each echo, waiting for thunder, getting this hollow snow, room full of faces, miles move, I'm drifting past like someone hit slow motion on a body made of glass. Empty weather in my heart now, used to burn, every belly starts now. Was it me? Did I pull the wires apart now? Or did you help me fall? Empty weather in my heart now, a cold front where the warmth was in my own hand or the world's claws. I can't tell the cause at all. Lightning in my skull, white out, then a blackout blur, teeth in my tongue, taste iron, can't remember what occurred. Did I drive it off this cliff, or did you push when I was weak? All these broken pieces still argue in my sleep. Empty weather in my heart now, used to burn, every belly starts now. Was it me? Did I pull the wires apart now? Or did you help me fall? Empty weather in my heart now, a cold front where the warmth was in my own hand or the world's claws. I can't tell the cause at all. Maybe it's both, my fingerprints on every crack, your shadow in each fracture, where the light won't make it back. If blame's a loaded question, I'm the mark and you're the spark. Let this slow surrender, called it a broken heart. Empty weather in my heart now, used to burn, empty belly starts now. Was it me? Did I pull the wires apart now? Or did you help me fall? Empty weather in my heart now, guess it's ours. Every last scar my own doing, and your choices are just names for the same dark wall. Dark wall.
Alrighty, that was Empty Weather with Playing in the Ashes 2. So that means you play in the ashes also, or does that mean, is that like a play on the number 2? Like there's 1 and 2? I don't know. Anyway, just asking for a friend. Empty Weather, that was a torch song. Yeah, it was. Talked about a lot of grief and longing and all that stuff, all those things that happen in relationships that totally suck. But you know what? They make us ready for the next one, right? Right? We learn something about ourselves. We learn something about people. We learn not what to do. We learn what red flags to look out for so we don't ever do that again. Okay, let's torch song this. Empty Weather. Empty Weather. It certainly had a lot of heartbreak and longing, so that gets an S for sure. So everybody's covering that really good. A vocal ache, it did. It does have the delivery sound of being restrained and smoky. So again, I'm going to give that an S. The smoke and shadow arrangement, yeah, I'm going to give that an A. And then, of course, the one line that stands out like a quick gut punch. I've heard lots of those. I was punched in the gut many times. In fact, my gut just really hurts right now. So, of course, this goes into our S category because that's what we're doing today. Is everybody is just amazing. All right, look who's up. Nuvia, half the story. You crashed about 9:30 for 4 hours. Oh, me too. Ugh. Okay, Nuvia. I can't wait to hear this half of the story. Maybe we'll hear the other half another time. Right, here we go. Half the story.
You always stop right there. Half a thought, then you disappear. And I'm left holding all the quiet, pretending it isn't heavy. 늦은 밤에 나만 깨어있고 your words, the ones you never sent, still stay. I'm not asking you to unfold everything, just meet me halfway. 조금만 솔직해져. 조금만 솔직해져. I can't keep guessing what you meant to say. 숨기지 마, it's okay. Just tell me the part you always hide. I don't need perfect, just be real with me. Yeah, don't leave me holding half the story again. I can't keep guessing what you meant to say. 숨기지 마, it's okay. Just tell me the part you always hide. I don't need perfect, just be real with me. You say I'm fine, but your hands shake. Your voice dips low.
That was half the story. Midnight Confessions. That must be the album, perhaps, by Nuvia. Nuvia is a production wizard. I have thought this for quite a while now. She's got production skills that I certainly don't have, and all of her songs sound so polished and pretty amazing. I'm not sure this is really a Torch song, but it did have some elements of the Torch song, so we're not going to judge it too harshly. And remember, Nubia, this is just based on fun. We're just we were looking for Torch songs, and there's different levels of that. So everybody, I did put the link in there. Yeah, I did. Oh, this is great. It's a great song. And I have a great persona. I like all the K-pop stuff. One thing that you do really well is when you have a high soprano voice like that. A lot of times when you're making Suno songs, I've noticed that the voice sometimes will lay on top of the music rather than actually being blended into the music. And you do a really good job of blending that in, so it doesn't sound like it's a little bit separated. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I've heard this several times where the voice, especially when it's a soprano and a high range, it tends to sit above it, and whatever you're doing is blending it in there, and that's really a nice sound. I really like it. And of course, your lyrics and your musicianship is amazing as always. Thank you for submitting. Okay, we're going to be judgy because, everybody got judged here today, including me. Was there heartbreak and longing? Yeah, she wanted him back. I'm going to give that an A. Or well, she was telling him how she felt. There wasn't really a vocal ache, so I'm going to give that a B. A boy. I'm going to give that a boy. But that's only because it just didn't fit the brief. It's not anything against you. The Smoke and Shadow arrangement, yeah, it did have a pretty good sparse instrumentation. And the 3M linger, I'm going to give you an S for that. So you end up in A. A for apple. Sorry. Okay. Did we play this? Oh. Wait, I'm confused. Did we play this song? Oh, yeah, we did. Oopsies. Why is it coming up? That's weird. Okay, let's do random song. Oh, well, that works. This is from Anna. So let's read what Anna has to say. Once upon a time, back in 2005, there was a 20-year-old girl named Anna. I imagine that's you. During her holidays on the Greek island of Paxos, she met the love of her life. They decided to live together. 7 years passed, and she fell pregnant. They decided to get married. Preparations were made, and the wedding dress was bought, but he seemed more and more distant. A month prior to the wedding, he left her for another woman. She miscarried. The wedding dress left in the closet. This is its song. That's pretty tragic. So, yeah, this is going to be a Torch song for sure. Wow. Amazing. Thank you for sharing this. Okay, here we go. I can't pronounce this. Nyfiko, the wedding dress. To Nyfiko by annoula. Enjoy, kids. Oh, that's great, Anna.
Νηφικό μου άσπρο και ακριβό, πάθος μου που έμεινε μισό. Βρίζω, σκίζω, κομματιάζω το θρηνό, μα το ερωτεύομαι απ' την αρχή κι αυτό. Χρόνια μες στην ντουλάπα να κλαίει γοερά. Ποιος φταίει που χαθήκαν όλα τα όνειρα. Ονειρεμένο νηφικό μου, λευκό πικρό παράπονο μου, τη μορφή του μου ζητά. δάκρυα πίνω για νερό. Νύφικο μου άσπρο αστραφτερό, πες μου γιατί είσαι πια φαμπό. Είναι ο πόνος μου μεγάλος, τραγικός. Νύφικο μου άσπρο, πόσο σ' αγαπώ. Χρόνια μες στην τουλάπα να κλαίει γοερά. Ποιος φταίει που χάθηκαν όλα τα όνειρά. Ονειρεμένο νύφικο μου, λευκό πικρό παράπονο μου, τη μορφή του μου ζητάς, μα δεν το νοιάζει πια για μας. Μετάξι κι όμορφη δαντέλα, πετράδια διάλεκτα ένα-ένα. Τώρα με λύπη σας κοιτώ και δάκρυα πίνω για νερό.
That was The Wedding Dress by Annoula. That was beautiful. That was a gorgeous song. I don't speak Greek, but, you know, I was able to follow it along with the subtitles there. That was great. And it was a torch song for sure. I mean, that your explanation, you know, torch song is very dramatic. You know, your singing tends to be a little screamy because you're mad or you want something, and you know, it did cover all of that. So let's do the rating. The wedding dress, we'll call this, because that's how I'll remember it. It did have heartbreak and longing for sure. There was a vocal ache to it, totally. It wasn't a late night temper, but I know that European torch songs are a little different, and so like I got the like European version of that, but I'm gonna give that an A. And of course, there were lines that punched everybody in the gut, so you get an S. Of course, Anna. We're just having fun. Like everybody's an S. Like Nuvia should be an S too. At the end of the show, I'll just put everybody there, okay? Okay. All right. Oh, here's Sad Jazz Remix. Hey, listen, I have got to take a break. So I'm going to put on one of my songs, and then I'm going to do a potty thing. What's a good long song here? This might work. All right, I'll be right back. Oopsie doodle. Oh, the song ended. Oopsies, we have dead air. Dead air. Okay, live air. Live air. DJ, did your song play? I think it just played, didn't it? Hang on. Let me look. Yeah, I think we just played it. It's not over. No, I just need to go to the restroom. Okay, next up is Paper Planes Go High.
Fly away.
Visible.
Folded all my worries in a sheet of white. Let them drift away into the night. Wind is getting stronger, turning everything around. Still I send a signal, hoping it gets found. Words can disappear before they ever land. Still I keep on throwing one more from my hand. Drifting from the shore, further than before. If it reaches you, maybe we'll know what for. Oh, these paper planes go high, carrying what we won't say. They can fall apart and fly, or find their way.
I keep sending them tonight
Across the space we made.
if they reach your side.
Will you read or let them drift away?
Drift away. Drift away. Fly away.
We were running barefoot, close to everything. Nothing left unspoken, no distance in between. Now the line is wider, harder to explain. Simple things we had don't come back the same. Still I fold another, try to get it right, even if it has in the middle of the night.
No engines, no control, just something small to hold. If it makes it through, then it's real enough for you. Oh, these paper planes go high,
Carrying what we won't say,
they can fall apart and fly.
or find their way.
I keep sending them tonight
Across the space we made.
if they reach your side.
Don't let them drift away.
Paper planes, sending them tonight. Fold, fly away. Away.
That's Paper Planes Go High by Visipu. Visipu. That was great. Yeah, that certainly fits our category. Good job. I enjoyed that. It was kind of ear candy with the headphones on. Lots of interesting musical phrasing and whatnot. Yeah, it was making me bounce here. So let's mark this as played. Thank you for submitting today. I appreciate that. Let's go to our Mixmaster Torch Song Rater judge, Judge Jodie. Ugh, she's so judgy. I'm going to spell your name wrong because I do. Was there heartbreak and longing? Yeah, definitely. We'll give that an S. Vocal ache? There was. He had a bit of a vocal fry there, and it was smoking. Smoke and shadow arrangement? Yeah. Sparse instrumentation, minor key, late night tempo. Very good job. And this is totally an S. SSS. Let's see what the audience thinks, just because the audience thinks. Oh, that's you. Okay, I get it. Look at you. You are... Why did it do that? That's weird. It gave you an A. Well, I'm going to give you an S. So, I don't know. That's just me. I thought it was good. Excuse me. All right. Put you up there an S. Oh, I guess I could have did that. One of these days, I'll learn how to use equipment. Did we do MJ's side of the bed already? I can't remember. Huh. I thought we did this. Oh.
Just breathe.
Yeah, we did this, didn't we?
The room still smells like your perfume.
Oh, maybe not. I can't remember.
Already gone. Again. I never wanted the perfect life. Just someone asking how my day went. Someone to steal the blankets. Someone to laugh when I couldn't. I keep memorizing favorite songs, favorite coffee, birthday dates. Learning people by heart. Like they'll stay. They never stay. Maybe I love too early. Maybe I hope too much. Maybe I mistake for now. For forever you said this isn't your fault. Then packed your life into a backpack. Left your key beside the sink and turned my future into silence. Every goodbye sounds different, but every empty room says exactly the same thing. My friends tell me someone better will come. I nod, I smile, I change the subject, 'cause every almost forever leaves another ghost sleeping on the empty side of my bed. I don't miss grand romances. I miss good morning texts. I miss grocery list for two. I miss hearing I'm home. I stopped blaming the people. Then I blamed myself. Maybe I'm too quiet, too intense, too available, not enough, too much. I don't know anymore. I just know I've become an expert at watching taillights disappear. I never wanted someone perfect, only someone who'd keep choosing me. After the excitement faded, after the first arguments, after life became ordinary instead, I keep collecting beginnings and burying endings. Maybe tomorrow I'll believe in love again. But tonight, I'm just another boy, holding space for someone who's already gone. I'm still here. The bed is made for two. Somehow, it always sleeps like one.
There you go. Empty Side of the Bed. DJ Blake Creations. That was an awesome song. That's totally in my wheelhouse. I listen to a lot of jazz, especially jazz like that. And that was perfect. It was a good torch song as well, you know, talking about things that we can't have. I love the horn section that came in. Typically, we hear a saxophone or we hear like a guitar, but very rarely in these do I see that we get a horn section. So that was a nice plus for me. I just really liked the song. It was beautiful to listen to. The lyrics were gorgeous. Let's see what Judge Judy has to say about it. She can be judgy. I don't know. We'll see. Excuse me. DJ Blake. It did have Heartbreak and Longing, so we're gonna go S there. All of you guys score on that, that's for sure. It didn't have quite the vocal ache that I wanted, but it had enough, so we're gonna give that an A. It didn't quite have Smoke and Shadow, but it had enough again, so we'll give that an A. And then the lyrics were amazing, so of course this ends up getting an S. Soothing voice, yeah, it really was. It was gorgeous. Thank you, DJ. Market S. Bonk. Here we have Norse Hawk with title Devoured by Shadows. It doesn't have a picture or something. Huh. No media available. Oh, it's secret.
Moonlight carves silhouette against the wall. I should run, but my feet forget how to fall. Your eyes glow like embers in the blackest night. One look and I'm burning, no chance to fight. You move like smoke, silent and edible. Every step closer, my pulse turns criminal. I know what you are, I know what you take. Still I lean in, begging for the aid. Claim me, monster, till the light from my veins. Wrap your darkness around me like chains. You can ruin me slow, and I beg you to never let go. Devour me whole, make me yours in the shade. I'm already lost in the promises you made. Claim me, monster, don't ever let me escape. Your claws trace secrets I never should tell you. Whisper my ruin and it sounds like a spell. I taste danger on the edge of your grin, and God help me, I wanna drown in it. You stalk every shadow that crosses my floor. You guard what's yours even if I'm not sure. I tremble, I shatter, I still reach for more, because nothing feels alive like your war. Play me, monster, till the light from my veins. Wrap your darkness joke, but every scream in my chest turns to prayer when your voice says my name like I'm already there. So break me, remake me, whatever you need, just don't stop until I'm the only thing you bleed. Claim me, monster, carve your name in my soul. Fill every crack where the light used to glow. You could end me tonight, and I thank you for making it right. Devour me whole, let the shadows consume. I'm yours in the ruin, I'm yours in the bloom. Claim me forever, don't ever let me escape.
Boom. That was very Norse hockey. That was Devoured by Shadows. I really like that. Kind of a little new agey there, a little bit. I like the vocals. The female singer was spot on. Yeah, you met the category just fine. I enjoyed this quite a bit. Oh, did I put a link? Did I put a link? Oh, it's important. Links are important. All links matter. Okay, we're going to mark this as done. Now we're going to go judge because everybody gets judged here today. It's a judgy kind of day. Devoured by Norse Hawk. That's how I remember it. It did have heartbreaking longing, but not as much as I wanted. I wanted more Norse Hawk. Bring it. Bring me the longing. I'm going to mark that an A. The vocal ache, not so much. I'm going to give that an A too, but that's just me. It did have a late night tempo, so I give that an S, and the lyrics were amazing. So look at you. You get into S too. My gosh, everybody's an S rank. Like if this were like a Street Fighter match, I'd be messed up because you guys are all S rank and I'm like B. You know? It's not great. All right. Now you remember why I want y'all to go like and share, but let's just remind you one more time. It's super important. And this lady in the back seat of the car has something to say.
Well, hello there, darling. Little secret, just for you. Those links down in the chat. Go on and click them. Then be a dear, like the video, leave a sweet comment, and follow the artist. These creators are sharing their art with the whole wide world. Help them shine. Green Lounge Records, Sugar. Now go make a girl happy.
I don't know why she keeps covering her mouth. Maybe she has bad breath. Oh, it says she wants feedback. Hey, girl, stop covering your mouth with your hand. That's weird. I don't know why you're doing that. It's crazy. Okay, let's hit our next song, which is Forlorn by Zopi.
The rain taps softly on my window pane, like memories whispering your name. The house is full yet empty still, a silent ache I cannot kill. Your photograph has lost its shine, but every tear still falls in time. I trace the shadows where you stood, wishing somehow that I could. I'm
Okay, Zopie. That was Forlorn with an upbeat tempo. I liked it a lot, actually. It was very boppy, even though you were singing about being sad and everything. But that's your music. Every time I hear your music, it's always very uplifting in some way. So I'm not surprised. You have a way with that kind of tempo for sure. Let's mark that as played. And we're going to be a little judgy here. It's okay. It's okay. It won't hurt. It wasn't exactly a Torch song. I mean, it met the brief as far as the heartbreak and longing. I certainly heard that. But the vocal ache wasn't really there. So I'm going to give it a B. It's not. It's fine. The Smoke and Shadow didn't have a real late night thing to it, but it certainly was boppy and it had great lyrics. So we're going to give that an A. Thank you. The only reason you got an A is just because it wasn't as torchy as I would have liked. So, it's just my opinion. All right, this is Still in the Air by Alice Tanner. The Alice Tanner. She's still in the air.
Soft light on the window, midnight breathes in slow. Your name hangs in the silence, and it's something I should let go. I trace the shape of what we were in coffee rings and sleepless hours. You left without a single word, just half-truth blooming into doubt. Your jacket still smells like rain, still folded where you used to stay. I tell myself I've moved along, but every night I'm proof so wrong. You said time would make this lighter, but it only makes it clear that love doesn't always leave. Sometimes it just stays near. You're still in the air I breathe, still in the spaces between. Every goodbye we never said, every word I didn't really mean. I try to sleep, I try to move, but I wake up back with you. You're not here and yet you are still in the air, still in my heart. I smile when people say your name, pretend it doesn't cut me through. They think I'm fine, they think I've changed, they never knew the truth. You taught me how to disappear while standing in the room. I learned how to look so whole again while quietly breaking in two. I don't hate you for leaving, just the pain you left behind. A version of me still reaching for a love no longer mine. You're still in the air I breathe, still in the spaces between. Every promise half fulfilled, every dream we couldn't keep. I say your name inside my head like it might finally set me free. But love doesn't vanish quietly, it just learns how to haunt gently. If I let you go completely, who am I without the scars? If love was never meant to stay, why did it leave its mark? You're still in the air I breathe, but I'm learning how to be more than murmurs of your voice, more than who I used to be. I'll take the night and its refrain till the morning lets me
That was Alice Tanner with Still in the Air. Yeah, that hit our brief perfectly, actually. And like you said, Captain, I've become a fan of Alice's over time too. At first, at first I wasn't sure what to make of him. But now that I've heard lots and lots of music from him, he's just an amazing creator. And he can do lots of different things. He's got a couple different personas. So he can go high and he can go low, and he's also a very creative video maker as well. So I always appreciate when he submits something because I know it's usually going to be really good. Okay, let's rate that. It certainly was a touch song. So Alice Tanner, it had lots of heartbreak. There was vocal ache. I heard it. Smoke and Shadow, I'm going to give that an A. Wasn't quite as smoky as I wanted. And of course, as Captain said, or somebody said, maybe Dell said, the lyrics were incredible. So we judge him. Sorry, I always mix that up. Alice is a him, but I mess it up. All right, here comes Hunted Gatherer. I really enjoy Hunted because he has a really unique voice. I find a lot of his songs to be incredibly clever and incredibly witty and satirical and all of those things. He's worth really paying attention to. Now, I don't know what this song is going to be. I haven't heard this one, but typically it requires you to really listen. And then remember to go like and love these people. You know, the more you do, the more, here's the other thing is if you go like and share stuff and your name is on that, people see you and then they go to your channel too. That's how that works. All right, let's listen to Hunted Gatherer, The Truth About the Raven.
They say I love the darkness like it was something I pursued. They say I love the darkness like it was something I pursued, like I wandered into graveyards just to find a better view. But I was just a husband watching winter take its due, and every story that I wrote began and ended with you. Virginia, my Virginia, the fever stole your breath while I sold my books and furniture to bargain with your death. The doctors took my money, the coughing took the rest, and left me with a haunted heart beating in an empty chest. The raven never said nevermore, that's just what grief sounds like. At 3 a.m. in a rented room when you've already lost the fight. The world calls me a genius, a poet soaked in doom, but every ghost I ever wrote was Virginia in my room. I wasn't chasing madness, madness chased me down, wearing Virginia's wedding dress. Through every goddamn town, her veil caught on the church bells, her train dragged through the mud, and every town remembered her by a different shade of blood. I kept trying to outrun her, but grief don't travel slow. It knows every road to nowhere that a desperate drunk can go, and she'd be waiting at the crossroads, pale as winter's first snowfall, the only faithful thing I ever knew after all. The raven never said nevermore, that's just what grief sounds like. At 3 a.m. in a rented room when you've already lost the fight. The world calls me a genius, a poet soaked in doom, but every ghost I ever wrote was Virginia in my room. and hearing back her name, Virginia. 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 Why Virginia? Why? Between nowhere and home, no fortune and no family, no kingdom and no throne, just a pocket full of debts and a body worn and thin, a man who spent his whole damn life trying to love and trying to win. The rain erased my footprints, the years erased my face, and fame arrived too late to save a single thing I chased, because the only thing I wanted was the life I couldn't save. Praise in human history won't warm up either of our grave. The raven never said nevermore. That's just what grief sounds like. At 3 a.m. in a rented room when you've already lost the fight. The world calls me a genius, a poet soaked in doom, but every ghost I ever wrote was Virginia in my room. So here's the truth behind the stories, behind the casks and crows above. I wasn't haunted by the dead, I was haunted by my love.
Okay, Hunted. You know, about through the song, I thought, is this song about Edgar Allan Poe? And then by the time we got to the end, I thought that maybe it was. You know, I love your musical stylings. I think I've said this from the very beginning. You know, you're one of the few people out there that's doing something completely different. Like, and every time I hear one of your songs, I know exactly who it is. Like, I've been across the room and heard songs playing of yours, and I've been like, oh, that's Haunted. And it is. So that's always good. It was a great song, really well written. I love, you know, something I'm going to do is I'm going to have people on the show and we'll do like 15, 20 minutes and talk about what it is that you do with your music. And I'd love to have you on because I have lots of questions about your process and how you write all this stuff, because most of it that I've heard is just brilliant and really like, just smart. Like I've mentioned this a couple times. It reminds me a lot of Tom Lehrer. I don't know if you know who that was, but he was like a folk singer from the 1960s, and he wrote satirical songs. You're not quite as satirical as he is. I mean, he was kind of a comedian, I guess you would call him. But you have the same sort of nostalgic beat about it. And of course, you know, if you know that I love accordion, just always throw an accordion song into my stream, and I'll love it because I love that. My brain is a crazy. I can tell, but that's okay. You know, we love crazy people. I know I do. Okay, Judge Judy's gonna rate. I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna be harsh or not. Let's see. Excuse me. My voice is starting going. Hunted. He's a hunted gatherer. But you know, fortunately, he hasn't been caught yet. Clearly, there was heartbreak and longing, so that's not a problem. Vocal ache, yes, there was. I'm gonna rate it a little down for Smoke and Shadow just because it was a little upbeat. But you know, that keeps you still in the S ranking. And the lyrics are out of this world crazy. Like you're amazing. Like, I think you could write anything and we could listen to it just with spoons playing. You know what I mean? You're very talented. You are always welcome on the show. Thank you so much for showing up today. All right. Next, we got Nettie Reclaimed with Ongles Verts. Look at me speaking French. Yeah, sexy, right?
Those hands like the smoky room, angles verts brillants dans le brume. Chaque instant de calme ressemble à un péché. Tes petits mots maudits me font tout oublier. Ton rire qui s'enroule, chaque phrase en sous-texte. Je garde mes distances, mais je te veux en secret. Angle vert, tu es la règle à ne pas briser. Angle vert, douce douleur que je dois cacher. Même si je meurs pour toi, je dépends de toi. Angle vert, désir de ce que je ne peux voler. Mais toujours en lueur, tu es ma tentation que je ne peux toucher. Désastre élégant, pourquoi tant te désirer? Tu te penches posé contre le bar, ongles verts qui brillent comme un secret trop rare. Tu voles mes sens, tu les fais vaciller. Chaque pensée volée a un prix à payer. Angle vert, tu es la règle à ne pas briser. Même si je meurs pour toi, je dépends de toi. Ongle vert, désir de ce que je ne peux voler. Bidap, bidap, chou bidap, bidap, douya, ba douiba. Aux ongles verts, on volait ma passion.
Shooby-dooby-dooby-wop, wop. Ongles Verts. I think that means torch song by Nettie Reclaimed. I don't know who Nettie is. She's new to the stream. She is new to the stream, and both songs that I've heard today from her are amazing. Amazing. This is really good. So let's go judge all over it. Because we're good at that, right? It's me that's doing all the judging. Well, you enjoyed that, so I'll rate it high. That's how this is working. Okay. So, oh. Look, it says Torch Song Judge. I maybe should change that. Torch Song Recommendations. I'm going to call this a French song because I can't remember. Did it have heartache and longing? I'm in a figurative for sharp feeling envy. Oh, maybe. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to give that an A. The vocal 8 is pretty bouncy. I don't know. I'm going to give that an A too. The Smoke and Shadow, A. And the lyrics were amazing because, you know, who doesn't love green nails? I don't know what that means. I wish we could know. All right, that gets an A. Only because it was just a little bouncy. That's all. That's all. It was a great song. Everybody loved it. The French was amazing. You know, oh, here, look, we get another French song. Donne-moi une nuit. Ooh la la. La 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 la. Let's enjoy this. This is by Gabby.
Dans ce bar bondé, t'as capté mon attention. Un regard volé et mon cœur fait un bond. Je me suis approché, sourire un peu maladroit. Mais tes yeux brillaient pour quelqu'un d'autre déjà. J'ai cherché les bons mots, une blague, une histoire. T'as à peine répondu, moi je perdais espoir. J'allais laisser tomber, me dire que c'est trop tard. Puis j'ai repensé à ce qu'on m'a dit l'autre soir. Donne-moi une nuit, rien qu'une nuit pour voir. Peut-être qu'ensemble on pourrait briller ce soir. Pas de prise de tête, juste toi et moi. Une nuit, une chance, et on verra. Oublie que t'as aucune chance, vas-y fonce. Ces mots tournent en boucle comme une réponse. Sur un malentendu, ça peut marcher. Reste encore un peu, je t'ai demandé. Entre nous un silence, un regard qui balance. Pas besoin de discours pour créer la confiance. Ce soir peut-être c'est là que tout s'emballe. On pourrait juste danser sous les étoiles. Donne-moi une nuit, rien qu'une nuit pour voir. Peut-être qu'ensemble on pourrait briller ce soir. Pas de prise de tête, juste toi et moi. Une nuit, une chance, et on verra. L'espace d'un instant, le monde disparaît. Ce soir tout peut changer, laisse-toi aller. Je vois dans tes yeux l'envie et le doute. Si ça va pas plus loin, je prendrai une autre route. Alors dis-moi, tu me laisses une chance. Et si je te convainc, juste avec une danse. rien qu'une nuit pour voir. Peut-être qu'ensemble on pourrait briller ce soir. Pas de prise de tête, juste toi et moi. Une nuit, une chance, et on verra, et on verra.
There you go. That's moi, une nuit. One more night. My one night? I don't know. I'm not French. I speak some Portuguese, you know? Sometimes it seems like French. All right, fine. We'll mark that. Hey, and welcome to the stream, Gabby. I haven't seen you before, so make sure to go. Did I post links? Links. Here's a link to the golf course. Alrighty, there's that. Okay, we're gonna judge this one, but I'm not gonna do the thing because honestly, this really wasn't a torch song at all, which is fine. So I'm just gonna put it in the C category. Just means it didn't follow the guidelines, but the guidelines were meant to be broken, right? Rules are meant to be broken. Okay, so let's see what we got left. We don't have that many. I think we have 3. So let's play Nora. Okay, so before I play Nora, let me tell you, Nora and I have worked on a collab together. It was a very fun collab. It's a song called You're an NPC. If you haven't already seen it, you should go see it because it's really well done. Nora has a persona. It's this gal. I think she's kind of like a villainess with a heart of gold. But, you know, she calls him like she sees him. So anyway, let's hear Nora. She's very lovely. And here we go. Ah, what happened? You gonna play for me? Let me start you over. Did my internet go? No. Let me try starting it again. Let me try going to YouTube.
Something sweet to swallow. Careful, baby.
Can you see that? Okay, perfect. I haven't seen this one.
Something soft you push around. Walked up like a predator who never heard a sound. So go ahead and take a bite of everything you crave. But the sweetest looking flowers are the ones that dig a grave. I don't bite the ones who leave me, I don't strike unless you do.
Hang on. Oopsie doodles. Way too many things going on there. Okay, so let's stop it here. Let's go back here. We're going to start this over so we can hear the whole thing. I apologize, Nora. That wasn't on purpose. Okay. Now let's just listen to one version of that song.
You think I'm something sweet to swallow. Careful, baby. I'm pretty poison. Something soft you push around. Walked up like a predator who never heard a sound. So go ahead and take a bite of everything you crave. But the sweetest looking flowers are the ones that dig a grave. I don't bite the ones who leave me, I don't strike unless you do. But you came here looking for a victim, now the venom's meant for you. I'm pretty poison, looking harmless till you close. You mistook me for a flower, now you're choking on the dose. I don't run, I don't chase you, but I'll end what you begin. I'm pretty poison, and you drank me with a grin. Drank me with a grin. you came here looking for a victim, now the venom's meant for you. I'm pretty poison, looking harmless till you close. You mistook me for a flower, now you're choking on the dose. I don't hunt, I don't chase you, but I'll end what you began. I'm pretty poison, and you drank me with a gram. And you drank me with a gram. You came to my garden, thinking you would have your fun, but every petal has a price, and the damage is already done. I'm pretty poison, looking harmless till you close. You mistook me for a flower, now you're choking on the dose. I don't hunt, I don't chase you, but I'll end what you begin. I'm pretty poison, and you drank me with a grin. Pretty poison, you should've left me on the shelf. Pretty poison.
Ah, that was amazing. Why is it? Oh, because my video is starting. Blah. Blah. Nora, that was amazing. You know, you're better at this than I am. So, like, I mean, I love doing your videos, but you have just as much, if not more, talent than me. I don't get mad at me for saying this, but I did notice something that when I made a video for you, I had this huge problem with. I think I mentioned to you. Um, the getting the necklace right in every scene is difficult. And I noticed you had the same issue. Because Nora has a very specific icon logo. So so I'm not putting you down at all. It's just that AI does not want to make that necklace in every scene. I don't know why. I even had it as a what do you call that? Like a prop. Like it was a reference item and it still just couldn't do it. Anyway, that was beautiful. I love that. I'm assuming that's the continuation of the story because you kind of have Nora has kind of a bit of a story and I like the new added character. Good job. It's beautiful. This video is beautiful. No, it's not just okay. It's actually really good. You just get better and better all the things I see. Now, is this a torch song? There we go. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put this. Well, we can do this, but okay. So, was it a heartbreak and longing? Was it? Yeah, consistency is always a problem. I had to redo those necklace scenes over and over. But you know what? You will notice they are correct. Vocal ache. This is more of a pop song, which is fine. I said you could submit anything. This isn't against you. It was a late night tempo. Not really. The lyrics were amazing. I bet this gives you an A. It does. You win. Get an A, Nora. Where did you go? Oh, I hate this thing. Oh, here. Oh, that's not the song at all. Oh, Lord. Okay, Steve, you can do this. You are a smart guy. Okay, we're going to pull you up here. We put you in A. But it's just because it was a little bit more upbeat than I would have liked for a torch song. But that's okay. A lot of you guys don't really know what a torch song is. But that's okay. Okay, next we're going to do Can You Sleep at Night? I I've seen this one. It's actually really good.
My boundaries, you did things that could not stand the light of day. You never asked me what I wanted. You just assumed that I would stay. Cold floor, clock ticking, eyes shut. Can you sleep at night? Can you sleep at night? I don't sleep, awake, I'm shaking at 3 a.m. Stuck in the dark of your room again. Memories fragmented, broken, pieces of the words unspoken. Trust turned a child's world into ash and dust, but your secrets are no longer safe. I won't take them with me in my grave. I break the silence, I scream out loud. I break the silence, the truth comes out. Can you sleep at night? Can you sleep at night? No, you don't sleep, oh, you wake up shaking at 3 a.m. Stuck in the dark of your room again. Feeling anxious, feeling weak, afraid of the words I'll speak.
There you go. That's Can You Sleep at Night by Zoni Artane. Am I saying that right? I've known you long enough. I should be able to pronounce your name now. Zone. Anyway, listen, I love all of your stuff. Like, I just think that you're incredibly talented, and you talk a lot about your personal life and stuff. This was really great. I totally, I saw this the other day, actually. Maybe I've seen it a couple times now. But I totally relate to the guy at the end. The father figure is totally me. I do that. I wake up in the middle of the night and I get on my phone, and then I can't sleep, and then I'm tossing and turning, and I get on Discord, and I go check out AI Play, and I go check my YouTube, and then I can't fall back asleep, and then I put on a book, and then I fall asleep for 20 minutes. Yeah, anyway, we all totally know how this works. It's all very relatable to us. Did I give a link? I should, because that's an amazing video. Yeah, that video is so well done. And your after production is even better because it just makes the video really good. I'm assuming a lot of the text and whatnot is post production. Really good job. Really nice. Yeah, it's funny. I entered this community about 2 months ago, and I swear to God, when I first entered, I was like, "Oh, okay, everybody's at this level. That's good. That's good." 2 months later, everybody is way up here. Like you've gone from nines to 17s. It's just kind of amazing how everybody is learning more and more new techniques. Also, AI is getting better. We're getting better models out there. C-Dance 2.5 is coming out soon. Hey, I did remember what my show is next Saturday. Next Saturday is my birthday. I'm going to be 65 years old. I'm going to do a show that's just my birthday. You can bring me 2 songs each as a birthday present. They can be new, old. They can be played on here. I don't really care. We're just going to have a big party. I'm going to play 65 songs for my 65th birthday. And then who knows? We may even have surprise guests. I don't know. It's my birthday. People could just show up. You just never even know. Hey, X-Blue, how are you? Okay, we're going to go be judgy because everybody gets judged. We don't want to leave anybody out. Okay, so this is Zone. Was there heartbreak and longing? Yeah, there was. Everybody nailed that today. Vocal ache, not so much, but yeah, I'm going to give it an A. It was a little uplifting at this. I mean, there was hope, which like a Torque song doesn't really have any hope. Anyway, also I'm going to give this just an A. I mean, just because it's a category thing. It has nothing to do with the song. The lyrics were amazing, so you get an S. Look, see, it all evens out. Excuse me. Oh, I keep forgetting this. It's messing up. Okay, so this goes here, and then I pull this all the way up here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I think we just have one more song left. That's it. Okay, we have No Force Code with Stone. Emo Raw Style Remix. Yeah, they do. Actually, I love CapCut. It's changed my game. And, I started using it first and I got really frustrated with it because I couldn't figure anything out. And I don't know why. But then there's a YouTube channel that has like short little 1-2 minute videos of all these things that CapCut can do. And I watched that. It took me about an hour or something. And now I'm a whiz. I'm a whiz. All right, kids, let's listen to Stone by No Force Code.
Oh, my love, my friend, it's been a while without thinking of you, but the thought makes me smile. I'm so tired of wanting more than this. I know it, but what am I to do? I need some space to breathe, so give me some room. I know you'll leave me one day. Can you just stay on Monday? The thought makes me smile. I'm so tired of wanting more than this. I know you'll leave me one day. Can you just stay on Monday? The thought makes me smile. So good.
That was an awesome song. Emo Raw Style Remix by No Force Code. That was called Stone. Poor guy's heart is broken. He needs some space to breathe. Let me tell you, I know that feeling. Did I put a link in the channel? I'm going to do it again. Watch that. And then we're going to be all judgy on this last song. Because, you know, judging is what it's all about on this show. Actually, that's not true. On Thursdays, it's open genre. I don't care what you send me. It doesn't matter. On Saturdays, we just have a little bit of a... It's not a challenge. Like, nobody wins or loses or anything. It's just opinion. I mean, and it's my opinion for the most part. So there you go. Okay, let's just play this on the out.
Mimosas up, the algorithm's awake. Saturday sun on a virtual plate. 6 AI artists, one lazy Sunday feel.
Wrong day, we know.
But the vibe is real. Butter that beat, pour the syrup on the snare. Somebody check if the robot's got flair. Brunch and beats, brunch and beats. Cocktails for the algorithm, eggs on the tweets. Green lounge records come as you are. 6 AI artists, we're the house band of the stars.
Brunch and beats, zero apologies, bottomless something.
Green lounge.
Hey guys, I want to thank you all for hanging out with me today. We're pretty much done with it all. I mean, I don't really want to go over this. I mean, you're all in the S level. I'll move everybody up there. Everybody gets to be S level because that's what you are to me. You all showed up. You all are amazing. All of the music today was amazing, and I'm not just saying that. I know amazing music. I worked on Broadway. I've been in radio. I've done the things. Look, S. Everybody's an S except me. I'm a B. I'm a B. Hey, honestly, thank you all for hanging out. We're going to do this again next Thursday. Thursday's open genre. We're going to do it at 6:05 in the morning again. So, and you can submit 2 songs. So be ready for that. I'll open that up after probably tomorrow, and we're ready to go. Again, have a great day. We will talk to you soon. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.